Step 2. We have now determined how big we want our table to be. Again, yours is determined off of your size of your family. But I have a 72 by 40 table that's 41 inches high that I'm going to design here. So my overall width is 40, length 72, height 41, from the top surface of the table down to the floor. So let's get going here. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to design the actual table. So this, I noticed, this table is symmetric over the center this way, left and right, and it's symmetric if I cut through the center of the table this way, it's symmetric left and right, front to back, if you want to say, and left and right. So it's symmetric both directions. So I am going to create a new sketch on the top plane, and I am going to pick a center point rectangle because I want to hold this right and this front plane right in position. Click it, and mine was, I'm going to go the long way first, 72 inches, enter, and then 40 inches, enter. And it got huge because this is a big table. Okay? Now, before I leave this area here, what I'm going to do is actually make a second rectangle inside here. So this is the rectangle size, but I'm going to make a second rectangle, and I'm going to make it a construction rectangle. So what this construction rectangle is it's giving me the information of this top frame inside, not the top edge of the table. This, see how this leg is inset or offset? So I'm getting a rectangle on the bottom of this table frame that's giving me the inside right here. So I'm going to come over to my table, and I'm going to do another center point rectangle, but I am going to do a construction line for it. And I'm going to drag it out. And I'm not going to put numbers into it yet. Okay? I am going to go to the dimension tool, and I want this to be what's called dynamic. So if I change this tabletop at any point, this will always stay the same. I want there to be 12 inches from the edge of the table to the inside of the frame there. And I want there to be 12 inches from the edge of the table to the inside of the frame there. So either way, whatever I change this 42, it'll automatically keep there 12 inch. Because watch this. Let's say if I want to all of a sudden turn this into, or actually let's go 72. We'll pull the 72 out, pull that 40 out, and the 72, let's say if I change this to 60 inches now, it'll automatically keep that inside 12 inches. So we're doing some reference geometry here. Hit the green check. Now, because this is construction geometry and the top is not, I'm going to do an extrude. And we're going to keep this, we're going to actually go the opposite direction. We want it to go down because we want our top plane to be the top of the table. So we're going to go down, and I'm going to put it at 1.5 inches. So 1.5 inches thick tabletop. And green check it. And there is my table. Down here now, this is where we're going to set some materials. So here's my tabletop. Right click on part 1. Hit assign material. Onshape material library. And I don't want it to be a stainless steel table. I am going to come down and I'm going to go to wood. And it's actually going to be called walnut. So I'm going to do walnut black. And I added that material, hit the green check. Also, I'm going to go edit appearance. I'm going to start with a brown. And hit green check. So now I have a wooden tabletop. And that's how I completed the tabletop. Next video, we'll start working on the bottom.